Pro Nerds, welcome back to another episode of Unbox It here on Project Nerd. If you haven't been checking out all our awesome video content, head on over to YouTube, search Project Nerd. We've got unboxing videos, we've got time-lapse builds now, and of course, so many of our podcasts and video original series are over there, and there's plenty more to come. But today, we're opening something, and we're opening something exciting. That's right, we've got these Superstar Adidas Simpsons Squishee editions. So the Simpsons have now released, or going to release, 3 different food-themed Adidas shoes. They released the Flamin' Mo, which I missed out on, but they look awesome. The Krusty the Krusty Burger. Interesting look, not so crazy about it. But these ones I really liked and I was able to snag, and they're the Squishee Superstar editions, and they come in, as always, an awesome packaging. So as I mentioned, we're going to open these up, but before I get to it, I'm going to tell you a little bit about them. They are the Superstar Lows, so they got the standard 3 stripes on the side. They are semi-solar green, bright orange, sky tint with a few other features, rubber outsoles, great things like that. Very limited sizes, huge and very small sizes left on Adidas. Otherwise, you're going to have to check it out on third-party sites. But in the meantime, let's pop this bad boy open. Kind of famous TV thing going here for the Simpsons on the packaging. You can find that also on the Flamin' Mo's and the Krusty Burger. The design is really cool. I like the purple. Bam! These are nice. First display, of course, get a little hidden, but let's move those tags out of the way. Check them out. Really liking these. We'll take a closer look at both of them, of course. Let me grab the other pair out of here. Sorry for all the paper noise, but that's what comes with the shoes inside of them, of course, here and everything like that. So let's break it down individually what the shoe looks like. So on both of the shoes, obviously there's this little thing here on the end of the laces. It's actually the Squishee. It's the Squishee cup. It's a little metal piece, so kind of a cool lace tag that they have there. As you notice, the laces are pink. You can see that we have them in blue as well. Really awesome. The 3 stripes are orange themed there. It's very, I want to say it's the synthetic leather upper. It's got that leather feel to it, so not soft, not anything like that. What's really interesting though is right here, and I don't know, so I'm looking, I don't see anything regarding it glowing in the dark or anything, but it has that kind of translucent look to both the sole as well as your toe. The back, obviously the Adidas logo with that little orange holding. A lot of other little hidden gems in here as well. As we open up the tongue, we'll see that it says, or has the Quick-E-Mart logo. The tongue itself is clear plastic, so super weird. And then inside, too, you can see the Simpsons logo with the Adidas logo in orange. I think wearing these out would be nice. I'm really excited about these. The colors are great and look like they would match a number of things, as I am a bright and flamboyant individual when it comes to the wardrobe. But breaking down the shoe a little bit further, I can tell these are, I mean, they're good. They're the Superstars, the Adidas Superstars, the classic shoes that we all remember from our childhood, growing up, 3-stripe life as they call it. So it has that standard look. You can pick up right away that these are Adidas. You don't need anything else for it, from the logo on the back, but mainly the stripes on the side. Obviously now they're probably crazy expensive, but the price point initially was $100. And for $100 Superstars that are special edition, really pleased, really excited about these, and probably going to keep these in my collection and wear them myself. Again, let's break down. We'll look at under the lights. So we've got the orange stripes. We've got the white, kind of to help that orange pop out, so a white background there. The green is that squishy green when you really think about the cup and everything like that of Bart Simpson getting his brain freeze and everything like that. Like I said, I think the most interesting pieces of it are this like translucent looking piece for the toe and the sole, and then of course this clear tongue, which is really interesting and I'm really kind of liking. What's crazy is that we've talked about clear tongue, so if I take a shoe, if I look at a shoe that is not an Adidas, that has an interesting tongue, the LeBron 18s. Some of my favorite shoes out in the past year are the LeBron 18s, but they have that plastic tongue to them that just aren't that good or thick. It really just seems out of place on such a high dollar shoe from Nike. Even though this is clear and plastic, I don't feel that fragility. It doesn't feel too thin. It doesn't feel like it's a bad placement. I feel like it's really good. The clear is obviously with the theme, but then you still get a strong tongue that doesn't feel like it's going to bother your feet. The thickness you can feel on it from around the edge there, and like I said, the logo on there kind of completes the look. These are awesome. I mean, if you're a Simpsons fan, you're going to be excited for these. You're going to want to find them. Again, I mentioned the Flaming Moes were another ones that we really liked. As with any shoes you get, either secondhand that are authenticated or from the factory direct, you always have the chance for a little bit of imperfections, and I do notice a few on these. Again, at the $100 price point, those handful of imperfections that you're expecting from the factory that are really hard to see unless you're looking close up don't bother me as much as I would say if it was a $180 to $200 shoe. However, when I say that I see them, it's really hard to find, and they're not really prevalent. I see one little kind of issue right here in the sewing, and then over on the left shoe, I noticed some glue right around the seam here. Other than that, pretty flawless. The one thing I will say with it being the synthetic leather, as we go more and more towards shoes that have different types of materials that are meant to be lighter and more comfortable on your feet, you also get less creasing, less wear on those. Obviously, with the leather look, the throwback look, you're going to get that ability to wear down your shoes, or that look, of wearing down your shoes. So the more you wear these, the more you are going to tell you've worn these. And that's because they are going to crease, especially along the lines right here. I would say these are a cop, an 8 out of 10 maybe. Wouldn't go full 10 out of 10. Again, the design, I like the Flaming Moes a little bit more, but if you're looking for those are about $250 on your third-party reseller sites. These are fun. They're colorful. A lot of things that fit me specifically, and honestly, I have clothes that match them perfectly. I can wear something already, throw together an outfit. I do think that, like I said, my one concern, but it's going to be with that concern with any Adidas Superstars, is that synthetic leather, or leather in some Adidas cases, is going to show that wear a little bit more. So it makes it more difficult. If you're a Simpsons fan, I say get them, find them before they get too expensive. If you're not, you may wait to see what other cool designs they have, because as I mentioned earlier, Adidas has partnered with South Park for Tally. They've partnered with Warner Brothers for Wonder Woman and other Justice League characters. A lot of options coming, special edition. As I referenced, we have a previous unboxing for something else totally geeky themed with shoes. I had those Torsion Highs, the Kid Cudi editions, that have Wild Stallions, the logo on the back, as they were Bill and Ted themed. Check those out if you're into geeky shoes. If you're into these, leave us a little thank us, by leaving us a subscribe, a like, and maybe even a comment. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you prefer the blue laces to pink laces, you prefer these, the squishy ones, to the Flamin' Moes, or if you have any other feedback, obviously, on the Simpson Adidas that they've been dropping this year. That's it for this episode of Unbox It. Again, check us out over at projectnerd.com. That's project-nerd.com. Or head on over to YouTube and search Project Nerd. You can find all kinds of cool videos such as these. Until next time.